to you today and what's going on in your life at the moment. The commentary career is obviously massive. How did that come about, I suppose, the decision to leave the golf course and sit behind the mic?
Yeah, I mean, my golf slowly faded out at the end of the 90s. I found golf hard work. As you move along, and then I got an opportunity at Troon in 2004 for ABC. Mark Loomis was the producer there, and word came, would you like to come and try? And wow, I did 2 8-hour sessions Saturday and Sunday with 20-minute break, and because I loved it. Play off with Ernie and Todd Hamilton, and I could call things because I could sense things or see lies and that sort of thing. So I felt good with my little predictions, that sort of thing, and they tried me out a couple more times by the end of that year, and then I was given the contract to start in 2005 with ABC, a couple of years with them, and obviously then, well, we've moved on. I've just finished 5 years with CBS and the Golf Channel, and that seems my little world now. I'm quite happy with it. It's quite weird. I have my chuckle to myself that, hey, I used to arrive at the front door in the very shiny, beautiful Mercedes, whatever courtesy car. Now I arrive in the back with the trucks in the compound, and you don't wear fancy shoes. You wear boots quite often because you're on gravel and metal fence, whatever they call those metal road things, and it's a mess down here and you eat with the crew in the canteen, and so I think that's quite hilarious. And I go off and do my work, but we have a good atmosphere. We have a great crowd. Have a good laugh. With everybody, with Golf Channel and CBS. Kelly's Tillman's great fun. Rich Lerner, the whole CBS crew. I've got the ultimate lead man with Jim Nance. Then I got our mad scientist Gary McCord, and we got our true madman with Verity. Finchy holds us together. I mean, it's good. It's a good laugh. I mean, and so I'm enjoying that kind of world. That's kind of me, and it's very powerful for business. Yeah. I still have a global presence. I mean, there's guys who finish in the top 10 and don't make it on TV some weeks. It's quite interesting, but at least my face or my voice is there, goes globally nearly every week. It has a big effect on continuing your business to keep, my design business is going well across the world.
I'm going to touch on
all these other areas. So I'm very fortunate that I picked golf, that I can stay around.
Exactly.
Probably, hopefully, till I can't stand upright.
A long time, yeah. Now, I'll come back to the design side of your business because I want to talk about that. But just while we're on the commentary career and in terms of, we touched on the media, do you feel now you're essentially part of the video, I suppose?
I get a no in before you even.
No,
I'm not. I'm an
different
analyst.
Relationship, would you say?
I'm an analyst. I'm a live analyst, which is far better than than making up a story.
Yeah.
Especially when you weren't there. No, I enjoyed it. It's fun. I mean, I think I try to bring a bit of everything. I mean, I think when you listen to golf, when golf is great and the pitches are great, we're told to shut up. That's that was the old Frank Chicanian lines, and we're told shut up, let the pitchers tell us. But then we do get days when, boy, it's hard work. The leaderboard won't change. Yeah. And we've got guys we're trying to sell, and some days we have to really rattle hard. And then I think that's when it needs to be entertaining. Just talking 165 6-iron left, we'd all.
Yeah.
So. I think we've got to have a bit of fun and try and tell our stories and try and be informative.
Yeah, it's nice to hear the experience that you guys have. And I suppose looking back, I suppose, as you sitting, looking at the golf, watching it and commentating on it, how much do you miss playing competitively now?
It's funny, I made a personal little rule that I said, when I'm sitting up there, I'm not going to wish that I was out there. Okay. I said that right from the start. And, and then when I see these guys now, different game. They belt it 350 yards, hit a 2-iron from 260 yards, and they hole a putt. Fine, good decision. There's only a couple of times. It's funny. I went to Riviera, and I think it was going to be 10 years after my last win. So that's still, and the golf course was just fabulous condition, weather beautiful, and I thought, cool. I wish my clubs were here this week. I wouldn't mind having a go, and then. But that's been about it, to be honest. I know where the state of my game is now, so I'm quite happy to sit up there and watch it.
Well, that leads me on to another thing. One of our viewers on Golf WRX has also asked, a guy called JK Umpire, different one this time, how many rounds do you play for fun now a year, rounds of golf?
Do you know, it's dreadful. I've done 7 rounds of golf this year, and most of those will be with my son or my daughter. I'm so chuffed that my daughter George is now into golf, and my little tiny one Emma, who's 8. I took her golfing the only other day, which is a bit hard work because she likes horse riding with mum. That's hard work. And she said, "Oh, I enjoyed that." And I went, bowled daddy over.
Another light bulb moment.
Well, even better moment. My daughters like fishing, so it's even better. Actually, all my 3 daughters say, "Daddy, take me fishing." I'm thinking, yes. So either in the river or on a boat or whatever. So yeah, that's. I'm very happy with that. I've actually had my first summer. I haven't played anything competitively first time for 40 years this year. I had my first summer holiday with my kids.
Yeah.
So I think I did all right. To have them around for between 6 weeks out of 8 or 3 or 4 with my bigger ones. As a dad, that beat playing golf this year, I have to say.
Quality time, I'm not surprised. Yeah, no Open Championship this year. I'm going to come on to that quickly. But before I do, Champions Tour. Why? Never?
No, because we sat and...
Oh, gosh, we got a bit of wind blowing outside.
No, not really. I really wasn't interested in the Champions Tour because it kind of hit me that to go back out there and do it, what was I... If I won, people would say, okay, you meant to go and win. And if you didn't, well, we point the finger. And then to be honest, I had my window. I gave it 100%. And then to gear back up again, I know what it needs to be 100%. And it's hard work to be a real 100% golfer. I mean, to do it properly, you get these 7 o'clock tee times, you've got to be up at 4. You play golf all day long. And then as you get older, to do it properly, you need a physio. And all of a sudden, the day it's a 12 or 14-hour day, getting ready, playing golf, undoing all of that. And you lose that commitment to it because I kind of wandered off into other areas, as I said, starting to go off into the business side, family, all those sort of things. And then I can't just say, I'll go and play for fun. Yeah. Because it doesn't work for me. I can't stand up and hit an 8-iron sideways in a bunker and go, oh, this is fun.
The competitive streak is always
exactly.
there.
And it was never me. And so and that's why I made the decision that, okay, I get this opportunity to be still involved in golf through television and business. So I'm quite happy doing that. And where I still go and hit balls and I hit it great for a couple of days and I think, wow, maybe I should go and play. I did
Might we see it? Might we see it come back?
My joke, my laugh is I'm going to tee it up I'm gearing up for the 2013 Open at Muirfield because again it's my wins at Muirfield, and that's more for the kids as well. I mean, we're dreaming up an idea. They might be big enough to say, right, who's going to caddy? Maybe we can all do 9 holes. 9 holes, change caddy. We're actually thinking about that one. Because I'd love my girls to actually put the bag on their back and come and walk and just experience what just to feel it. So.
But come on, you can do it. We'd love to see a Watson style.
I don't know if I. No, see that was another great. The Watson thing, for me, would have been a scar.
Yeah,
it wouldn't. I mean, he had the Open Championship right there. And it didn't happen. And he played brilliantly, outplayed the best players in the world, and he couldn't finish it off.
No.
Tom is an incredible man to have that strength to be able to just deal with that factually and move on. Unbelievable. I couldn't do that. That would be a real scar. I mean, if somebody said, oh, you can make the cut and shoot 67 on the last day and finish inside the top 5, you go, I'll take that, fantastic. But the odds on that, playing against the best players in the world, and I warm up. I don't do 1% of how I used to work. Now, how do I bowl up at the Open with 7 rounds? I played the Open last year, and I've played 2 competitive rounds and 6 other rounds of golf before I tee up and play an Open Championship. I mean,
okay,
idiot.